Hey everyone, so I wanted to give an update from the last video I posted where I confronted my parents, talked to them, which is the last time that I actually spoke with them. So about 2 weeks ago, I happened to be in San Francisco, which is where they live, and I was nearby the house, and so I was like, okay, let's drive by the house. I just want to see it, and I got so distracted with talking that I missed a couple turns, and I never forget how to get to my house, but because we missed those couple turns, by the time I did arrive in front of the house, I saw both my mother and father just stepping out the house for their evening walk, and my immediate reaction was to turn and hide. So I turned my face and hid. I got so scared, and then I was like, well, maybe we should pull over and say hi, but then I knew that they wouldn't want that. So I waited a couple minutes and I texted them and I was like, hey, I just saw you guys walk out the house. I happened to drive by, and I'm glad to see you guys are staying warm. You guys look healthy. I love and miss you guys. And they just left me on red, and I waited all night for a reply back. I knew not to expect much, but that small part of me inside was still checking my phone every couple of minutes, like, did they look at it, did they reply? They never did. And that was pretty heartbreaking. So that night I thought I was okay. I started crying a couple hours later, and then I kind of have been putting it away from my mind just to not think about it. And then yesterday, I randomly was like, I have to go run some errands. I had to return something at the mall. And I wasn't even going to go yesterday. And the mall is really big. So I usually actually park on one side where I normally go in. But because I only had to go to one specific store, I was like, I'm going to park near that store today. I never parked there. I ended up parking there. And right when I'm walking in, guess who's standing in front of the store I need to go to? My dad. And we both had our mask on, but we know what we look like, and we knew it was, who we were. We locked eyes, and I just kept walking. Like, I was just kind of taken aback, like unsure, like, is that him? And then we locked eyes, and I knew in that moment that he knew who I was, and he turned and just looked away. And I was just so shocked. So I just kept walking to the store, did my transaction, and I was about to leave back through the front, and I was like, I got scared. And so I looked for a back entrance, and I snuck out the side, and I started walking around the mall, and I was afraid that I would run into them. So I went out the side and then did a whole big loop just to go back to my car. And I was like, why am I doing this? Like, I spent my entire life paranoid, hiding all the time because I was so afraid. And now I'm doing it all over again. And I told myself, you know what? No, I am a grown woman, and I shouldn't let this tear me down. I shouldn't let this prevent me from, continuing my day, enjoying my day. And so it's been really hard, I will say. It's on and off. Some days I'm great. Some days I feel like I can do anything, and that, I'll be fine knowing that they're happy and healthy, even if they don't talk to me. And some days I just feel like so small. I feel like an orphan, like I don't have family. I have parents, at least. And it's this battle between feeling great and feeling like I'm worthless. But I know that I'm not. And I know that you're not. And I'm so grateful still for every single person who's been supporting me every single day up until now. I appreciate every single person, and that's why I wanted to make this video update, just to let everyone know. And thank you for all the subscribers for following my journey and my story. This is really, it just makes me so happy. And I got in touch with some people I never even thought that I would hear back from again. So that's been amazing. And this video is to let you guys know how I've been feeling. Honestly, yeah, it's been rough. Like, some days I'm great. Some days I feel like internally I want to die. But I know that every day that I'm living, I'm pushing forward, and I want to be that person to help everyone else move forward, and to know that you're not alone, and to know that you are going to cry, and it's okay. And it's okay to let those feelings out. And I'm always going to be here. If you want to talk to me, reach out to me, DM me. I also know that I haven't been super great with replying because I have been a little overwhelmed with everything. So I'm just trying to take it day by day, reply to each person when I mentally can. So anyways, this was just to thank everyone for watching, for following my story, for supporting me, for honestly for loving me, and I love all of you back. And I can't wait to meet every single person that's been there for me that probably isn't, in this area. So hopefully one day we can have a extra W get together. But much love to everyone, and I guess we'll see what happens from here.